Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general weekly love reading for the sign of Sagittarius. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign, so please check out the other available videos on the channel so you get a clearer, more concise picture as what potentially could be happening for your love life in this week. So it could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind. So please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best resonates with your situation, but please do not make the story fit. So if the reading resonates or parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. So please take what you feel fits and just leave the rest, guys. So let's get into this reading. Angels of love and light, could we please have clear and concise messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? What do they need to know in relation to love? So we're going to start the reading off today with the Light Seers Tarot, then move on to the Radiant Rider-Waite to clarify, the Romance Angels later on, and the unspoken love messages for you to close off the reading. First of all, we have the Hangman upright, the Six of Wands, beautiful. We have the Moon in reverse, wow guys. The Lovers in reverse, Four of Wands, wow. Page of Cups, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Cups, oh my gosh. The Emperor upright, wow. So you could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, as we have a lot of fire here on the table. We do have water, we do have earth, and we do have a little bit of air as well, okay? But predominantly we have Pisces, we have Gemini, and we have Aries. Lots of Pisces here, guys, wow. So let's get into this reading. So what can we get here, please? What can we get here, please? Angels of love and light. What I'm feeling predominantly is that you are going to find out some sort of information that is going to rock your world, is going to change your world, I'm getting. You're going to see things from a brand new perspective and it's going to be very exciting for you. I'm getting a sense of celebration here, victory, success. I feel like you've made a lot of sacrifices in your life to get to where you are at this point. You know, there's been a lot of hard work, but I feel like the worst is over and you've made it. It's like you've had the finish line in sight for quite some time to do with a particular goal or a particular endeavour. And you've been having insight for a while, but you were just edging closer and closer to getting there. But you may have felt like sometimes you were going one step forward and 10 steps back. But I feel like predominantly you're just about to cross the finish line and you're going to have a lot to be happy about here. And I feel like this is predominantly to do with your career and your finances, but what I'm also getting is love as well. So I feel like there's a double whammy here. I feel like the love of your life will be coming in for you relatively soon. Okay, this is like your dream partner is going to actually materialize in front of you relatively soon, which is going to be very shocking. But I feel like this is something that you have been waiting for a very long time, okay? This could even be a divine masculine here with the Emperor energy, if you do resonate with the twin flame journey, because we do have the 1111 card here with the Four of Wands. So you could potentially be a divine feminine or however this resonates, or you switch it round. But I feel there's this person who you've dreamed about, or you've only ever dreamed about, and you've been in separation from, and you have this deep love for this person, they're actually going to eventually show up, and I feel a lot sooner than you think. And you may think, oh gosh, well, pigs will fly when this person comes into my life and actually asks me out, or we communicate again, or there's something between the two of us. But I feel pigs are going to fly really soon, guys. I feel like, you know, there's obviously the cynic. Sometimes we kind of be a little bit cynical of going, oh, you know, that's never going to happen. You know, obviously I would like it to happen. It'd be a bonus if it does. But I feel like something is just definitely on the precipice of actually coming into play, and it's going to really shock you, okay? I feel like someone has been hiding the depth of their emotions and their feelings for you, especially if they've kept themselves away from you in separation and basically looked as if they were not putting the effort in to do with your connection on a tangible in a tangible way or in a tangible manner. It's interesting to me because I feel like there's been a lot going on behind the scenes that you do not necessarily know of. You may have had this indication or feeling in your gut, as it were, by following your intuition that this person, this kind of dream partner, this the love of your life or love of a lifetime, I'm getting, you may have thought, okay, this person, are they really genuinely putting in the work? I don't necessarily see it in front of me, but it's like having that belief in knowing that this person is doing what they're needing to do to eventually have this union or reunion with you. So I'm really feeling a very strong soulmate tie here, a soulmate bond, or even a twin flame connection, guys. So obviously please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. You may have felt like you couldn't trust this person at one point, or were unsure about your connection because they may have not necessarily physically shown up in the past, but I feel like they want to be here with you as in right now. Like, the sooner the better, I'm getting, to actually make it clear to you that they love you, that they have these feelings for you, and that they're growing every day, and they can't not have a connection with you. They can't not be by your side. This person most likely is going to ask you out on a date, especially if you haven't been on a date before. It's going to be a first date. They may show some sort of romantic gesture. I feel also as well, if this person isn't very used to expressing themselves emotionally with their feelings, they are getting a lot more acquainted with their feelings. They're getting a lot more balance with them. They could have had a lot of fears of communicating their feelings in the past and expressing themselves, and they struggle with that. But I feel like this person is slowly but surely emotionally maturing, okay? Now, if this person has been out of your life for some sort of time, a long time, I'm getting, and you haven't heard very much from this person because they could have been at a crossroads in their life, they most likely want to apologize. I'm getting what took you so long. So potentially there may be a bit of banter between the two of you where you may have been like, oh, well, it took you long enough to get here. I mean, I always knew that you would get here, but the fact that you're actually here physically in front of me just feels like on another level. It feels strange, But I feel like this person is actually just as excited as you are to actually be back in conversation with you. Now, when they do come back around into your life, I feel like you're going to have a lot of questions for this person. You will definitely hear them out, especially if they haven't done right by you in the past, or if they've gone through a karmic situation with a karmic partner or a karmic ex with a karmic cycle, and they've had to go through a breakup or what have you with that, or if they chose that other situation rather than you, you're naturally going to want answers from this person. And I feel like they know that. So they are feeling a little bit hesitant about the idea of opening up completely to you because it will make them relatively vulnerable and a little bit shy. But they know they're not going to be able to get away with not having these questions asked at them. Like, you are definitely going to be ready with the pen and paper and kind of, ready to sit there and not necessarily interview them, but you're definitely going to want answers from this person. Because you've most likely waited a long time, you've had to focus on yourself and your own independence, but I feel like you're about to be blessed with a brand new love in your life. Now, with this past person, it is going to feel like brand new love, okay? And you may also have to have a decision. You may have to make a decision, because you could have options with new love coming in, and other people are going to be very physically attracted to you. They want something with you. They're going to ask you out. You're going to be very appealing at this time to lots of people, especially as you're very strong, you're very confident, you're very sure of yourself, and you've done a lot to get to where you are, and you have this sense of self-love. You're going to have options, but it's you using your discernment about whether you're going to put in the extra effort with these new people, or whether you're going to put in the effort with this person from the past. So what I'm feeling predominantly is that you may want new love in your life, but do you really want the new love in your life? You want the new love, but most likely is it going to be this past person who's this strong soul tie towards you and them? Like, you're most likely going to want them, but obviously everyone's situation is different here, okay? You may have decided that you want new love, but then realize, okay, well, I've seen a situation for what it is. It's not as great as what I thought that it may be. So I'm going to retract myself from that and not put in the effort to do with that anymore, because it's not worth maintaining the effort with that, and actually go towards this past person and make something more significant out of the connection between the two of you, because there's the natural chemistry and the natural passion between the two of you. There's this sense of like having this fire in your belly about this person. Yeah, this person loves you and you love them too, and there's most likely a divine love here and coming into balance. But you've been amazing because you've set your guard up with this person in a way where you've set proper boundaries, and I feel like this person has a lot of respect for you. And because you've done that with this person whilst being in separation from them, if they have been dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex of sorts, or maybe even a baby mama or a baby daddy, they're having to stand up to this other person and to assert themselves that if they want to protect the connection between you and them, they have to close out an old cycle with this other person and go through a breakup or separation or a divorce to have peace in their life, to then have the brand new beginning with you with the Fool when it's ready to eventually in divine timing. But there could be a pause as of right now from that happening, or there has been some sort of stagnancy. But I feel like that won't last too much longer now, guys, okay? But I feel like you've done a really great job with whatever it is that you're doing. Just keep doing what you're doing, I'm getting. But this person is like really in love with you. And most likely you're in love with them too. Okay, guys. So let's get into this, shall we? They could have a lot of drama in their life that they're trying to resolve as of right now. So once they get this drama resolved and everything settles, I feel like this person wants to show up for you. You know, I feel like this person sees you as their future wife, future husband, future spouse, the future mother or father of their children, if you want to have children. Why is the Hangman here, please? I'm doing one more shuffle. I felt the cards were a little bit stuck. I feel a little bit stuck. Okay, this person is definitely on the way to you. A lot quicker than you realise. It's going to be very much unexpected. It's like they're getting things in motion. They are. Why is the Hangman here for Sagittarius? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yep, Five of Wands. I'm going to pull a few more cards before we talk about them. Wow, okay, that's a lot. The Star could be dealing with an Aquarius. Wow. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Pentacles. Gosh. Fascinating. One more. One more for this Hangman. Nine of Wands. Bottom of the deck, King of Swords. See how we have that Queen of Swords and the King of Swords? This person is now realising you had to stand your ground with them, and now this person's having to stand their ground with this other person. Potentially if they're tied in with a legal case or a legal situation with a long-term partner of sorts, then they're realising that they have to cut ties and sever whatever there is, and most likely they've got a divorce lawyer. Yeah, because there's been a very painful ending here with the Ten of Swords, where most likely there wasn't growth in a connection and they were stabbed in the back. And they're seeing something for what it is. Potentially there was infidelity here on the part of to do with the karmic partner here. Look at that. Or the karmic ex with the Empress in reverse. Yeah. This person's been reflecting on this other connection for a very long time, realising that they weren't meant to be together. Emperor in reverse. Empress in reverse. And there's been a lot of pain here. But this Emperor recognises you as their Empress, or you recognises them as the Emperor to you. Okay? But this person, what these cards are telling me here is this person's now sees your connection in a brand new light, and whoever they were dealing with in a different way as well. They may have felt like they were blinded before in some sort of way. They've been dealing here with someone who was very selfish, self-absorbed, someone who most likely rejected them on numerous occasions, blew hot and cold with them, caused a load of drama, caused a load of chaos, took them pretty much for everything they got here with their money, and left them out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. And your person's been very hurt and wounded from this other situation. Your person's made several sacrifices to stay in this other connection purely for their finances. Or they may have had love for this person and hoped to have something more with them, but the love wasn't reciprocated. Somebody is seeing someone for who they truly are, and it has been very eye-opening and very difficult to accept, but somebody is still accepting it nonetheless. Somebody is realizing they want the victory in their life here with the Six of Wands, and they're taking the steps that they're requiring to take to move themselves forward. This person wants stability in their life, and they know that by staying where they are, they're not going to receive that stability. This person realizes there was no growth in another commitment or another connection of sorts, and that the person that they were dealing with was not willing to put in the effort to make the connection work. They were relatively lazy. I'm also getting that if your person was the provider here with this potential Emperor energy towards this person, they would give and help this other person out financially or give them some sort of money. But then the other person would always recklessly spend the money or live beyond their means, or they would potentially even penny pinch from your person. And they found it out here. They found out some sort of information, and it's come out very harshly here with the Sun being in reverse. See how my throat just wants to close up? So maybe somebody didn't want something to come out here. Sorry, I just had to have a sip of my drink because, yeah, something didn't want it to come out, but it's coming out. Look at that with the Eight of Wands. Somebody's receiving some sort of news or communication. This person is going to let you know what they've been doing in their life in regards to this other connection, to make the changes that they need to make to then eventually be free and available. I'm getting to come forward towards you at a later date. This person is realizing that if they put you out in the cold in the past, they definitely don't want you to be out in the cold anymore, and they felt very sad without you, and they feel relatively lonely and unwanted because they're realizing that most likely they've been taken advantage of by this other person, and they've been in a karmic connection with the King and the Queen of Pentacles coming out in reverse. They know that most likely they made a hasty decision when it came to you, but also this other situation as well, because there potentially was the financial benefit and stability by staying in this situation. They may have had children together, so that could be another reason, but I feel like something here wasn't necessarily meeting up or aligning. I'm getting the impression that your person may have loved this person, or there could have been some sort of love in the past, but I feel predominantly it was more of a lust-based connection or a superficial connection to kind of keep up with the Joneses type thing, rather than necessarily love, because I feel this person actually genuinely loves you, and they're letting go of the burden of the past to then eventually have something solid with you. But they are dealing with another person right now, most likely their karmic partner, who is basically chucking a lot of unfair blame at your person as to what has been going on with the relationship or the situationship or the connection. Maybe even unfair blame is being thrown on you, and you're not even anywhere near whatever is being going on, and you're having to set boundaries by staying away. But if this person, a karmic, I'm getting that if the karmic partner of your love interest was to come forward and say a load of stuff to you, you know how to deal and handle with this person. You'll know exactly what you need to say to this person. Wow. So potentially there may be the karmic partner may be trying to reach out to you at some point. Wow. Oh my gosh. Fool. Okay. And the Seven of Cups. The Hermit. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Somebody is no longer confused, that they want to have a brand new beginning, and most likely they've learned a lot whilst they've been in separation from you, this person. They may have been denying the connection or the love that they felt for you in the past, but they can't deny it anymore. Definitely a secret is being revealed about a situation here, most likely to do with your love interest and the karmic partner. This person is having difficulty because they want to have faith that if they come back around to you, you'll be able to see through all the difficulties, the confusion and the illusion, and kind of start over again with them, because you've done some considerable amount of healing here with the Hermit. This person is hoping that you can get through this together and move on forward passionately and actually have a very stable, solid, committed connection here with the Knight of Wands and the King of Pentacles, because they want this reunion with you here with the Six of Cups, because you most likely have a very strong past life connection with one another here. This person's incredibly passionate about you, and it's like you bring this like inner child out of them. They're hoping that you're not going to lose faith, that they're going to do right by you and they're going to be on the way back, because they definitely want a second chance with you and they want your forgiveness. Also, they're going to let you know that all they've done with this other person is constantly bicker and argue, and they've had enough with dealing with the drama of this other situation. I'm also getting that if your person ended up working not just one job but 2 jobs or 3 jobs or whatever they did to get a household or to keep a household or to what have you, or give this money to this other person, whoever they were dealing with was very ungrateful, and enough was never enough. And your person may have even become like some sort of robot or workaholic, because all they would do is constantly trying to bring the money in to appeal to this person or to appease this person, like be a people pleaser to this person, not necessarily recognizing that the person who they were with was most likely just thinking, well, you know, they don't have to do anything, like there was just something there. It's difficult trying to get my words out. This person may struggle to get their words out. I'm really sorry if I keep on going over to the right hand side here, is because I've got a timer on and I'm trying to keep track of the time. This person also knows that new love is coming in for you, and they want to be the one that actually provides the solid commitment with you. But they know that new love is going to come in, and potentially these other connections are going to be more short-lived. They're not going to be something long-term and stable and solid. Or potentially, you know, if a new connection could come in, then it could be really solid. It could be with someone who wants to commit with you, and they're very passionate about you, and it could start off very fiery, very passionate and what have you. But then obviously you may be having to use your discernment about whether you want a new person, you want a past person, or if you want someone else. So it's interesting. I feel like I'm getting lots of messages here, guys, for lots of different scenarios. Why is the Lovers here reversed? Ooh. Try that again. The cards just don't want to come out. Why is the Lovers here in reverse? Woo! 2 of Wands in reverse. 4 of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the World. Wow, okay. 2 of Pentacles. Where did that come from? 4 of Wands. Wow, that definitely was out on the table as well. So I'm going to take that. This person knows that they were childish. They know that they were immature. But this person knows that they need to make a decision. I feel like they've made a decision to let go of what's not serving them anymore, because they want this beautiful union and reunion with you, and to balance the connection out with you in this new love. Or it's going to feel like brand new love when they get around to you. but they were very much at a crossroads in their life and they weren't sure, and they may have been consumed elsewhere in another situation, and they just weren't actually available, maybe even physically available, because potentially if they were a bit of a workaholic, or they had to just keep on providing a load of money to be the main breadwinner, as it were, especially if they were dealing with someone who wasn't working, then your person may have not even had time to, you know, do anything for themselves, let alone to have anything solid and stable with you, because they were constantly having everything up in their air that they're trying to balance out. But I feel like this person, if they did juggle you in the past with someone else, they're no longer doing that. They don't want to do that. They want to bring in healing to your connection, and they may be keeping tabs on you as of right now, maybe even online, because they want the stability with you. But it's like they're trying to come in when everything is right and ready, so that they don't bring a load of drama into your life. But they could have been reluctant to commit to you in the past, because they were already committed with this other person. But also it's like they were committed to this other person who they may have loved, but found out that potentially this other person, the karmic partner, didn't actually love them. They loved what they could give them with the finances, and so therefore your person's felt very heartbroken by this, and is now trying to gain their power back to then eventually come forward towards you to put in the effort, because they have growing feelings for you, but they know that most likely the grass wasn't greener on the other side with another connection, but they thought that it was. So they didn't put in effort with your connection, because they stayed in something else elsewhere, thinking that it was better, but it most likely wasn't. Yeah, that's another confirmation. This person will eventually communicate with you, but they could be getting some sort of bad news as of right now, to do with their career or to do with a legal situation right now. That could be why that your connection may be delayed still. Yeah, look at that as I say that with the Two of Cups. Wow. Yeah, they're definitely dealing with a legal process, potentially to do with a house, a mortgage, their family. I'm getting family court, maybe something to do with their children. I'm getting the words unwanted pregnancy for some reason. So potentially somebody tried to trap your person with a child to keep the stability, to make sure that this person didn't move on, that they didn't go through with the separation, because if they trapped them with the child, then it would mean, well, they can't go anywhere, but of course they can leave, regardless of whether they have a child or not. So I feel like someone's thinking was a bit skew-whiff there. But I feel like someone is trying to create some sort of revenge here by holding someone back so that they don't communicate with you. I'm getting someone's trying to spread some sort of rumours about potentially your love interest, and so if you were to hear it through the grapevine, that your love would be destroyed in some sort of way, and that you wouldn't have the victory. But I feel like the universe has got your back here, and that eventually you'll be able to move on out of an old cycle that was very difficult for you, but also for this person. And then you will eventually be able to express this new love between the two of you. So lots of different messages there, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to look into the romance angels here. So what can we get for Sagittarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus with the romance angels. If you are enjoying this reading, please like, share and subscribe. Leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it. And if you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video for you all. If you are enjoying the reading, please hit that like button, as it makes a massive difference with the channel, and it really does help get the messages out there to people who may need to see them at this time. So thank you all so much. If you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, there is a donation link down in the description box below, so thank you so much. And everything you need to know about myself and the channel is also down in the description box as well, so thank you. So let's get into this, shall we? So thank you to those who have already donated, and thank you to those who are thinking of donating. I wasn't sure if I had already said that or not, but I'm happy to say it again. Very grateful for each and every one of you for your love and support, so thank you. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So I feel like this person wants you and them to go away somewhere. I'm definitely getting world travel here, guys, with the world. And oh my gosh, I just realised we've got double 4 of wands on the table. So yes, you most likely are dealing with a divine counterpart here. And there's definitely some sort of karmic debt that potentially your love interest is having to deal with at this time by closing out another situation. Because they're realising that there was unrequited love in this other connection, and that they most likely had some sort of family issues, wow, with deception. Someone is wearing a full self mask in this relationship. Well, we know that because with the moon upright is to do with illusions, and that the mask will eventually come off. But with it being in reverse, the mask is revealed, it's taken off, so it's going to be shown. So I feel like someone, most likely your love interest, is going to tell you what has been going on with this other situation, and most likely they were deceiving themselves by continuing to stay in something that wasn't serving them, and they're going to let you know of everything. So don't believe everything that you see in the 3D I'm getting, or on the internet, on social media. This person loves you and they want more with you. Look at that, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. This person has love for you, and I'm getting they've loved you for a very long time, or they've always loved you. Everything will eventually turn around in your favour, and you'll get into a brand new beautiful cycle with this person if this is what you want. But then if you want a new cycle, just to be continuing being free, being single, just, you know, carrying on with your own journey, just looking into you about what you want, then absolutely you're going to have that as well. And if you want new love, then the opportunity is going to come in for you for new love as well. So obviously everything is different for everyone else, but it's worth waiting for in divine timing, because you've loved yourself first, and now this person is loving themselves first to get to the point where they can express the love that they have for you, because you most likely are on a spiritual path with one another. And I feel that incredibly strongly, guys, okay? So we're going to look into the soulmates in separation, unspoken love messages, and see what your love interest would like to say to you, or what you would like to say to them at this time. So obviously we do have cross watchers here. So obviously you guys are welcome. So hi there, guys. It's funny, I was just glancing at this card here with the honeymoon, and I got, what came through in my mind was I can't wait to get you alone. So somebody really can't wait to get you alone, with you and them just together. This person knows that the love between the two of you can't be rushed, and they don't want to rush it. It's like they want to be here, as in right now, but they know that for you and this person to have the solid foundation and a true successful connection, and for everything to kind of go according to plan and to have this beautiful reunion between the two of you, they know that they have to take things relatively slowly with you. But you both have been on a very long soul cycle with your person, and there has been blocks, most likely. Wow. I miss you more now that we are apart. I still feel your energy, your presence around me. Judgment. I'm making the decision once and for all to turn this around. I hope we can come back together and pick up where we left off. Yeah. Anything else for Sagittarius? I'll take 1 or 2 more if it comes out. If not, then I'll just leave it. Wow, I felt those 2. I'm working on myself each day so that I can come back to you as my complete whole self. Well, we know that because they're bossing up into Emperor mode here, guys. Every song I hear reminds me of you. So yes, you could be dealing with a divine counterpart here. And then lastly, deliver me from temptation. So yes, they could have had issues in the past to do with codependency, to do with addictions, to do with jealousy, to do with envy, to do with lust, to do with pride, to do with ego. third parties, that type of thing. And I feel like this person is really having to dig in deep to change, to be the person that they want to be for themselves, but also for you as well, to be the best version of them. You will always have a special place in my heart that nobody else can fill. Yeah. See, well, they love you. They truly love you. And hurting you hurt me even more. So if this person did hurt you, they are very apologetic and they just want to make it right. They want to change things around and do right by you, okay? Because they know that most likely they didn't do right by you, but they very much desire you here, okay? So anyway, guys, that is the end of the reading. So I hope that there was a message in there that resonated, if not the whole reading. So obviously let us know in the comments down below. I'd love to get your feedback. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful week. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe and leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you again soon. So please take care. Thank you and bye for now.